The Yours Hope Foundation is dedicated to supporting Wyoming families in their most challenging times. Since 2018, we've assisted nearly 1,000 families across Wyoming, providing the guidance and expertise when the path forward seems uncertain. This year is no different as we share the story of Caden Brechtel, a 14-year-old Casper native who found himself with stage 5 chronic kidney disease and a maze of medical unknowns. The need for living organ donors is greater than ever. Over 100,000 people in the United States alone are waiting for a life-saving organ transplant. And every 10 minutes, another name is added to the list.
I don't know that anyone plans on a medical emergency happening. This literally came out of nowhere. We had Caden seen by our local pediatrician for his yearly well child appointment. And then the next morning, our pediatrician himself called. And so you know it's bad when they call you themselves.
I was kind of in denial. I thought like nothing was gonna show up. And then when we went to Denver, I started really getting worried.
I first learned about Caden's diagnosis. We were at a girls' breakfast. Casey had recently found out that Caden had some pretty significant health issues and learned that he was at that point in stage 5 kidney failure. And she shared with us that they had started the process of trying to identify both why his kidneys were failing and what his next steps were. And in that process found out that he was type O negative as a blood type. And immediately my thought was like, I'm O negative.
And so Haley perked up and she says, well, that's my blood type. And I said, oh, okay.
When it comes to living donation, it's the single greatest thing I've ever had the opportunity to do and be a part of. Getting to watch somebody who you love be in a position that they can't fix and they can't change and they can't do anything about, and being able to stand beside them and say, like, I can help you through this, it was the single greatest gift I've ever had. Mm-hmm. Most living donors do not donate to a person they know. The odds of finding a direct match are really, really, really unlikely. So unlikely that some of my team at UC Health had never met a person who knew their donor.
I haven't felt this good in a while. Like, before this, I would act all tired and grumpy and fearful. But now, like, I have a lot more energy. I am not as grumpy as I was.
Early on, I had some wise friends say you need to call the Yours Hope Foundation. And I'm like, I've heard about them, but don't they just do babies? And they're like, well, yes, but. They say the Yours Hope Foundation family, and it is a family. They made it possible to just be a mom in the hospital with my kid and not have to worry about gas money. You don't have to stress about little things like food when your kid's in the hospital. Just thank you so much to the Yours Hope Foundation. Caden has a long road still for the rest of his life, and they continue to take care of us through follow-up visits.
Yours Hope is awesome.
Nailed it.
By supporting the Yours Hope Foundation, you're not just helping Wyoming families, but you're also raising awareness for the critical need for organ donation. The Yours Hope Foundation is currently assisting more than 70 families who are receiving care in 6 different hospitals across 3 different states. Together, we can bring hope and support to those who need it most. Thank you for being a part of the Yours Hope Foundation mission.